like you want to learn how to make fried pickles, or at least are fried pickle curious. I'm here to show you a delicious, easy way to make these tasty treats at home. Let's get started. So for our ingredients, we have about 2 cups of pickles, 1 cup of flour, 1 cup of milk, 1 teaspoon of paprika, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, and about 1/4 to 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and 1 egg, and a little bit of hot sauce. This is what we're gonna use to make our batter, and then we have some Panko breadcrumbs here as well to make it crunchy. We also are using oil to fry, obviously. I'm using a refined olive oil. Please, please, please do not use extra virgin olive oil. You are wasting all those nutrients. They get cooked out, and it doesn't have a high enough burning point for our purposes today. When you're frying, you want to use a thermometer, and you want to make sure that the oil in the thermometer is around 360 to 375 degrees. So here we go. You want to pat dry your pickles and make sure they're dry. Right, we're gonna set these out a little bit, get them good and dry. Now we are moving on to our batter. We have 1 cup of flour, we have 1 cup of whole milk, and then we have our seasonings and spices. We have the 1 teaspoon of paprika, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, and 1/4 to 1/2 a teaspoon of salt. Going in the egg, whoop. And we're gonna mix this all together with a whisk. You could use a fork, you can use your fingers. I'll make sure everything is good and in there. Okay, I'm also gonna work in several dashes of hot sauce. So you get a nice peachy color there. All right, it looks like we're all together there. You'll need to let this set at least 5 minutes to let the baking powder do its thing. Let's check our oil. So while our oil is heating up, we are going to dip the pickles. We begin with the wet batter into the breadcrumbs, and then we will place them to sit. All right, so we are dipping our first pickle, getting rid of any of the excess there. Okay, and then we're dipping it into the breadcrumbs. Really kind of press it in there. When they get wet, and they will because of the batter, it's hard to use the breadcrumbs. So you want to start out with about 1/2 cup of breadcrumbs in here, and then add more if you need them. Here we're letting them set so that the batter sticks to the fried pickles when we fry them. And then hopefully by the time we're finished, our oil will be ready to go. All right, see these guys? These guys are the little things that don't let our pickles stick. So we're gonna get rid of these and get some more Panko breadcrumbs in there. Breadcrumbs. All right, so our pickles are battered and our oil is hot. So let's get to frying. You're gonna wanna put as many as you can in the pan without overcrowding it. It's important to not overcrowd it, and I don't like to use any more oil than I need to, so I only put about a 3/4 inch of oil in my pan. And we are going to fry these until they are golden brown, and that varies each time I do this. So right now it seemed to be about 15 seconds. All right, that one looks ready. Oh man, it's like playing a game, getting all these in and out. I'm also just eyeballing it because each batch is so different. Every time you cook, the recipe turns out a little bit different, so I'd rather use my eyeballs than a timer. Flipping all of them, they're looking pretty good. The reason why you want your batter to be at the 360, 370 mark is that if it's too low, you're gonna have soggy pickles. Everything's gonna be soggy and it's gonna take forever to cook. That's why we want the oil to be just at the right cooking temperature. Homemade fried pickles. I like to serve these with a homemade mustard aioli. If you're interested in a dipping sauce for these, check out my other video. And if you liked this one, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching From My Mouth to Yours.